I just had a good friend ask me, when is it finally going to be a buyer's market, or at least more of a buyer's market than it is right now? And as we know, everyone says what goes up must come down, markets are cyclical. Yes, all of that is true. And I have a couple of theories on this. There are driving factors that can transition a market from a seller's market to a buyer's market. One of that can be an increase in interest rates. That didn't necessarily change anything for us. What I see as the big driving factor of making us more of a seller's market is the inventory issue that we have. So we are in just a chronically low inventory environment, particularly in Boston and greater Boston. So when are we going to get more inventory to see the scales starting to change? I have two theories. So I think that there were a lot of people who purchased homes right at the cusp of when interest rates were changing, and they used 5 and 7 year ARMs in order to get the best rate. And there's a chance that those people who are in the lower rates, that in that 5 to 7 years, they are going to have to sell their homes because the new interest rate that they need to refinance into, if they were, let's say, like in the threes still, and now maybe interest rates are better but they're still in the fives, and that home becomes unaffordable to them, those people might need to sell. The other is we might have to wait for boomers to sell, and that's not going to be probably for a long time. So I think that if you're looking to buy in the Boston and greater Boston area, it's probably always going to lean a little bit towards the sellers, and maybe there's going to be different degrees of that. I do see that there's a window right now this winter before interest rates begin to drop, as they're predicted to do so, that you can buy where maybe there's less competition out there. Interest rates are still where they are, and then when everyone's diving into the market this spring, when interest rates have dropped, maybe you're actually getting ready to refinance in your home that you already existed, where you purchased with contingencies and were able to negotiate on it. So I would say we're probably going to be in more of a seller's market for the longer term, in my opinion, until something happens with inventory. Obviously, there could be a number of things that could change that, but these are my opinions right now. And then I would say that there's probably a really unique pocket this winter to have some opportunity in purchasing a home. That's all for now. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out.